How you guys doing? You guys enjoying Japan World Heroes so far? Oh, come on, we can do a little better than that. Are you guys enjoying Japan World Heroes? We had some fun here today. You guys have been able to meet people from Godzilla, Super Sentai, and now we have Kamen Rider being represented. We have Takayuki Tsubaki in the house, Kamen Rider Blade. And you were here earlier for Kitagawa's panel. Hopefully you won't beat me up this time. Okay, so why don't we start off with a couple of questions, or if you want to do an introduction and say hello to Tsubaki-san.
皆さん、日本の皆さんにご挨拶されますか。
こんにちは。ケンタケです。まだ見てるんですか？冗談。
Joking. What are you looking at? I'm here in the house. Okay.
So let's start with a couple of questions, and then if we have some time, we'll try and get into some fan Q&A. But tell me a little bit about how you got into acting.
まず最初にどうしてアクターになる俳優さんになる。
スカウトです。
Oh, I was scouted by Asian.
はい、原宿で。
Oh, I was walking in Harajuku. You know, that's like a different place for Tokyo, for Japan, and one of the agency came up and got it.
新宿ぐらい高いから。
I think because I kind of stood up, I'm pretty tall for Japanese now.
Yes. Were you a fan of Kamen Rider before you got it, or did you just kind of go in blind when you booked the part of Kenzaki?
仮面ライダーの、このすごい最初からファンでオーディションなさったんですが、それともたまたま。
子供の幼稚園生ですか？
はいはい。
幼稚園生の時になんかタイムカプセルっていうのがあるんですけど、それに将来の夢ヒーローになりたいっていうことを書いてて、
これでなってしまう。
そうですね、運命ですね。
When I was a little kid, you know, like elementary school or kindergarten, you do the time capsule, like what you want to be, and you open up when you're adult. And I put that in the capsule that I want to be a hero. So I think that was my destiny.
When you found out that you got the opportunity to play the part of Kazuma Kenzaki, how did it feel when they told you you're a Kamen Rider?
オーディションに向かっていろいろ数そのライダーになるって決まった時にどういうふうに
そうですね、まあ嬉しかったのもありますし、
はい、
アメリカって赤い糸、運命の赤い糸に結ばれてるなのかな。
Oh, this is so romantic. Of course, I was excited, and I don't know if you know the explanation in Japanese. We were meant to be like we are lying together with the red thread. It's like destiny. So we were meant to be together.
But you're answering them so fast. Did you have a chance to actually wear the rider costume and do stunts or anything like that?
スタントとかこのライダーのコスチューム実際は 着られてたんですか？中に入って、それとスタンプとか。
中に入ったこともあります。
Yes, I actually did experience that. I was in a suit as well. Several times. Yeah, actually.
危ないやつはスタントマンです。
Yes, a lot of action, yes, but if something dangerous, stuntman's job.
Do you have any stories from filming Kamen Rider Blade that just stick out or just funny from working on set or just working with some of the other actors?
何かブレードの撮影中に何か思い残るようなことありましたか？出来事とか、それとか、そうですね、なんかその中で経験の中で面白いことがあるとか、
面白いこと。いや、とにかくキャスト同士すごく仲が良くて、撮影が終わった後もう一緒にゲームセンターに行っては UFO キャッチャーで自分たちのフィギュアを自分たちで必死に撮って遊びをしてました。
You know, I was young and the cast member were like, oh, we're good buddies. So right after filming, you know the game like arcade, you go to arcade, we all went to arcade and you know, they call it UFO catcher, that's one of those crane games. And we tried to get our own character.
What was it like when you would meet people on the street and they'd be like, oh my god, it's Kamen Rider? How did it feel to have people recognize you for that?
仮面ライダーが有名なんで、街に歩いてた時になって、バッと見られて、あ、仮面ライダーとか言われた時どうでしたか？一般の方々が道に歩いてたり、スターになって、周りの人たちがバッと方々ができて。
あんまり放送中、撮影中はそういうのに自分自身が気づいてないし、ずっとほとんど一日中セリフとか覚えてなきゃいけないので、休みがないので、だから終わって「仮面ライダーブレード」っていう作品が終わった後に気づかれることがあったり、こうして今日皆さんに会えたりするので、どんどん実感を湧いてきた感じです。
When I was filming first, we were in the studio most of the time. We really didn't have a break or go outside, so I didn't even recognize that I was famous or I was well known. So during the shooting, I really didn't feel like any different until after the shooting. And people start coming up to me and they recognize me as, oh, she's great. And like yourself, all the fans coming and it's like, oh, okay, I have fans and people recognize me. So it's very exciting.
So Kamen Rider Blade, it's been 15 years since it aired and since you guys filmed it. And it still has a pretty big following. So what do you think it is about Blade that has made it have such a lasting appeal?
仮面ライダーブレードがもう作品15年経ってますけれども、いまだにこうやってファンベースがすごい多いわけですけれども、その秘密とはなんでこんなにブレードはフォロワーが多いんでしょうか、ファンが多いんでしょうか。
それはちょっとわかんないんですけど、仮面ライダーディケイド仮面ライダーしよう。その仮面ライダーブレードが終わってからも他にも仮面ドライバーなどに出演してもらっているので、なんか仮面ライダーブレードという作品が終わったという感じは僕の中ではない。
Okay, I understand that it's been 15 years since, But we have continued with Decado. It was on Geo and Sentai versus writers. So it just keeps continuing. My character is evolving, and I still don't feel like I finished the series. I'm still part of it.
That leads into my next question. I was about to ask, what has it been like to come back for projects like Decade and the Versus movies and Zio?
ジオですとかだけですとか、それが次の質問だったんですけど、そういうのに、また戻ってらっしゃって、どうですか、エクスペリエンスとか経験としては、体験としては戻ってきて。
実家に帰るような感じで、ただやっぱり返信の仕方とか、時代がどんどん進化しているので、必殺技も変わってるし、常に新鮮さを感じます。
Okay, it's almost like a homecoming. Like I came home back in my hometown. Like I have a familiarity of being there. But as the time goes, the trend has changed, transformation style changed, some of their weapon changed, and most of all, there are like more newly adapted moves and so on. So it's very fresh, refreshing. I'm not like going back to the old set, but there's something new every time.
Did you have anyone on set who was like a mentor to you when you were starting out, or someone who really helped you out at the beginning?
最初にこのシリーズに始まった時、どなたかメンターというか先輩でどなたかいろいろ教えてくださった方ですとか、何かいろいろ助けてくださった方、俳優の方とか、俳優もしくはスタッフでもあれですけど、前にプロ役とか。
やっぱり監督はすごく厳しかったので、その辺はすごい役作りができてなかったらちゃんと次の日にしようっていうことをしてくださったりしたので、役者他の人ももちろん勉強になりますけど、その監督がすごく厳しさもあり、すごい愛にあふれる方だったので、役に没頭できました。
A mentor, I would say, I'm sure there are a lot of actors that have helped me, but the most memorable is the director of the series. He is very tough and very strict. People may not know it, but so if I do not remember a line or if I'm not following his direction, he'll make you know. He will let you know that you're not doing what I asked. So he was very, very tough to act, tough director. However, I also feel the love within him that he really wants to make it the best out of this character. So I really appreciate it. So he would be my mentor.
Do you have any favorite moments from working on the show, or just favorite scenes or episodes or moments that just really stick out to you from your time on Blade? And even some of the projects you've been brought back for it?
今までやった中の、シーンですごく心に残っている、シーンですとか、それから古い前のシリーズ以外でも最近のでも何かそういう記憶に残るものありましたか？
そうですね、仮面ライダーブレイドではやっぱり最終回の時に相川はじめを助けるために自分が教官になるということがすごい印象が強くで、劇場版映画の方では冒頭で 雨が降っている中、はじめを封印するシーンがとても印象的。
Okay, I have the two of them. The first one is, of course, the last scene of the blade. Remember?
Yeah.
When you rescue Hajime, and did you cry?
Yes.
And he sacrificed himself to rescue Hajime and he became the Joker. That was very memorable. And in the movie, actually, the beginning of the movie, there's a raining scene and you see Hajime also. That is like, if you know the story ongoing, that is very emotional part and I was very touched with, and I remember these scenes.
ただ個人的に面白かったのがその最終回で剣崎やベンチに座ってる中、はじめが笑うの、あなたを思っている姿があなたを立ちながら剣崎に言っているところがなんか男同士のよくわかんない愛くるしいシーンだった。
I don't know if it's like a brother love or remember the last scene when Ken Hajime had like a bouquet of flowers and he said, Kensaki. It's a brotherly love, but it's very touching and that was actually kind of funny. I thought that was.
How does it feel to know that your character in your series has fans from all over the world?
今こうやってご覧のようにこのキャラクターはもう世界中で有名な皆さんファンがたくさんいるっていうことをお気づきになるいかがですか？世界中のファンの人です。
いや、あんまり実感がないです。
I wasn't aware of it.
So how does it feel now that you know going to a convention like this in America?
こうやってアメリカに来てコンベンションに来て実際見てくださいってこういうふうにファンが今は現実どう思いますか？
インスタグラムとツイッターとフォローください。
Please follow me on Facebook. Then I can really feel how many people are looking at and subscribing.
あと、VTuber っていう
YouTube
チャンネル登録よろしく。
And you know VTuber? He's like really, actually a YouTuber. He's
Yeah,
real
I follow.
big in Japan.
I subscribe to your YouTube. I got you.
So if you
And Twitter.
really love me, follow me.
I got you. I got you.
Everybody ready? Are you checking? Then you'll know how many fan bases he has with numbers.
How are we doing on time, Emily?
はい、360. Oh, you got.
Oh, wow. We're going really fast here. Tell us a little bit about your YouTube channel because I had no idea you were doing YouTube stuff. So what's it been like to be a YouTuber?
すごく興味があるんですけれども、どうですか、YouTuber といってこんなに有名になっている
いや、まだ全然有名だと思ってないので、皆さん本当に一人一人チャンネル登録してください。
He never knew that. Am I famous YouTuber? Like, oh, you didn't know? It's like, oh, I didn't know. So the only way to indicate is please register and follow me. Now, then I will know how many people have fun. But I wasn't aware that you are. 有名なんです。私も知ってるんですから。What is it? No, actually, you are famous. I even, the old lady myself, is a YouTuber, so I followed you before. 前にもお会いする前からフォローしてました。 夢です。いろいろな年代。Any generations, I mean, like from young to old.
Aside from Blake, did you have a Kamen Rider in particular that you either grew up on or just another character on the show who you really liked? Or if you couldn't be Kenzaki, what other character would you want to be Blake?
ケンタッキー以外でも他の仮面ライダー今までたくさんまた出てきましたけども、何かケンタッキー以外で自分になりたかったなみたいなキャラ出てますか？仮面ライダー。
一応いろんなライダーに
Oh, you know why, right?
Yeah.
You can change to many riders, not just one character. You can be so many characters.
What's all the powers?
Oh,
そうですね
yes, I want power.
The Trinity.
As an actor, what are some other things that you've done outside of Kamen Rider, and in terms of, it could be commercials, it could be film, it could be other TV shows, but tell us a little about some of the other things that you've done outside of Kamen Rider.
仮面ライダー以外で、テレビコマーシャルとかいろいろ出ていらっしゃったんですけども、他に何か役でやったものがありますか？仮面ライダー以外で他のテレビですとか。
I got this from the sign earlier.
あ、
マスターボさんが
マスターオブサンダー。
Yeah, this one.
Oh my gosh, you were with. Oh my God, the legend is Shiba.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I was the first one to have him sign this.
Oh, he's the first one that had it signed. Okay. That's action. すごいですね。アクションやられ
いや、ちっちゃい子にやられてました。
So you actually did the action pack? Thank you. I was like, no, the little guys beat me. And it's actually committed. It's a comedy, so yeah, they beat me up.
大丈夫。
本当に大丈夫？
Are you okay? I do.
Do you still keep in touch with any of her Blade castmates, or do you see them from time to time?
ブレードのキャスティングの方々といまだにまだお付き合いありますか？あっても。というかまあ役者の方々ですね。ブレードに関連。
そうですね、普通に会ってまあ、仮面ライダーのグループラインみたいなのがあるので。
Do you guys use line?
Yeah.
Okay. They actually have a blade group line. So they actually do keep in touch together. It's the group chat that no one can get in. Secret.
And above all, in case anyone out there wants to be an actor, what are some words of wisdom and advice that you can impart onto them?
今後将来アクターになりたい方々ですか？椿さんみたいになりたいっていうのを持っている人たちに声をかけてあげていただくとどうしたらそういういいようになるのか何かお話でありますか？
やはり信じる、自分自身を信じることがすごく大事だと思いますし、そして自分に自信を持つことだと思います。
For those who are following your dreams, believe in yourself and also have more confidence in yourself, and you can become one whatever you want to be. And that's how I felt getting this part. So.
How are we doing on time right now?
Oh, we're doing fine, but if you want the question, just.
Yeah, you guys want to do some Q&A with Tsubaki?
And if you can line up,
Yeah.
would you like to line up?
Yes, please do not kill each other.
Holy crap!
I get this many of you. All right, you get to be our first question. So just tell us your name and tell us your question.
Hi, my name is Galen, and I was my first time ever in in this convention, so it was awesome to meet you. My overall question about regards to Zio is, do you feel like since now that all of you and Hajime's powers are in one wide watch, and thanks to another blade, they took in your powers? Is it now that since you two are now human again, like what do you feel is like a happy ending to your character sort of, or is it mixed of like what do you feel about Blade's ending? For like to get rid of the Joker's power that him and Hajime could live a normal life again.
最終的にはブレードのパワーを人間として生きていくになりますけど、その力を持っていかれたということについてどうですか？それ人間として生きるっていうことはどこだったんですか？
そうですね、初め、一応人間になってたというか、そこは曖昧なんですけど、
はい
他のその人間になれたことで、初めとは安くなって、多分変な親と一緒に暮らしてる。
Okay, since you know so much, I think yes, becoming. I don't know if I was ever the character was ever human, but as for being human, then finally you could actually have time together with Hajime. And if it's continuing, then we're probably still living in the small farm, the little cabin.
I get to the design.
Next question.
Konnichiwa. First off, I just want to say you have been like my favorite writer since I first got into Tokusatsu, and I just want to say thank you for giving us such an awesome show to watch. And my question is, I know that a lot of Power Ranger actors have talked about they've been pulling like funny pranks and jokes and stuff on set. We just kind of want to know, did they ever do the same thing with Kamen Rider shows? Particularly, like, have you guys ever done any pranks behind the scenes, or who was always like the jokester and the prankster?
非常に最初にこの仮面ライダーの特撮に入ったのは、こちらのつばきさんのキャラクターのおかげなので、本当に今回アメリカに来てくれてありがとうございました。ジェス・リジュンズに会えてよかったです。それで質問なんですけれども、よく聞いたんですけど、仮面ライダーのセットで、よくライダー同士でなんかみんなでジョークしたりとか、なんかちょっと大遊びでなんかいたずらしたりとかそういう裏話聞いたんですけど、そういうことありました？
ムツキっていう役の子が立花さんを休憩中に僕たちが一生懸命やってる中、よくわからない動画を撮ってました。いや見れてないんですよ。
立花さんなんですね。
いや立花さんは
男性でそのムツキさんっていうのがコスチュームっていうか着てて。
いや休憩時間に。
Okay, yeah, there's funny one. Mutsuki, you know him, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it wasn't the plan, but it was kind of strange. During the break time, so people are not aware of it. Mutsuki was shooting Tachibana's all the movement during the break, and I don't know what he was taking because he wouldn't show know it does, but I'm sure there's something funny going on. And so everybody has to be on like watch, like, you know, even when you take a break, like watch out for them because he may be taking some posting something.
It's probably all of his screaming that he does in the show.
それをすごく大事なんです。
ムツキしかわからないんですけど。
Only Mitsuki knows.
ありがとう。
Okay, so my question is in regards to Kamen Sentai Go Ride, in which the scene in which you playing Kuroto Dan disguised as Kenzaki reveals his deception to Emu. What was it like filming that particular scene, if you remember?
黒とのというふうにタイトルが隠れて実際はブレードであったんですけども、それにFが
いや、ランクっていうのが、
はい、
分けて
分けてはい、はい、あ、そうですか。そういったブレードだとそういったタイプにFですか What's the M?
The main character of Kamen Rider X-Aid.
Oh, X-Aid. その変わった状態で
すごく役柄として自分の偽物をやるっていうのはすごく演じるのが大変だったんですけど、いや、大変だったんですけど、あんまり剣崎ではない生徒を剣に刺したりするので、なんかそれはそれで新鮮でした。なんか悪役が出て。
Okay, you know, you're right, he did play himself, but the counterpart, or he's not the true, okay. So he was Kuroto, so he played the both. It is so hard in a way to play myself in both version or opposite version. At the same time, you know that the Kenzaki actually did slay the Exo.
Yeah, I get it.
Right, the character, which is not known for the other character, the true character. So when he did that, it was kind of like refreshing.
ありがとうございます。
こんにちは。First of all, welcome to America. Welcome to America. You're the second Kamen Rider actor to have come to America after Kirigama Red. And then so, I just wanted to thank you for coming out. It's a shame we couldn't see you wear the complete selection modification blade buckle, but that's okay. But anyway, my question to you is, there has been a debate as to who's the true secondary rider of Blade. It's between Garen and Chalice. Who do you believe is the secondary rider of Blade and why?
Between who?
Garen and Chalice.
Garen.
It's Garen.
Karis.
Karis.
カリさんが、このシリーズブレードで第2のブレードって言われてるっていうそれはどちらですか？っていうことですか？Maybe I didn't understand.
ギャレンはブレードの先輩なんで。
But who's more important in the story?
大事。
Oh, they both are, but Gallant is he was my senpai. Superior, well, you know, he was the head of my class. So in a way that like respectable, but they're both the same.
仲間がいなかったら、
はい
その相川はじめを助けられなかったので、一人では決して無理なことです。
Well, remember, without the team effort, I could not rescue Hajime Aikawa by myself. So we are all team together. You can do without either one of them.
いいです。ありがとうございます。
Hi.
Hi.
First of all, I just wanted to say what a huge fan Kamen Rider and your character. I really like him, appreciate him. So thank you for giving us an awesome show to watch. My question for you is, there have been so many Kamen Riders and so many Super Sentai, and I know you got to be in a couple of team-ups. Do you have a favorite team-up from either Sentai or Kamen Rider?
その仮面ライダーと、戦隊、すごくたくさんいろんなシリーズが数々あるんですけれども、その中でなんかマリアップとかしましたりとか、違うチームのそういうのがあれそういうので、どのチームがそういうマリアップなんかそういうグレープとしてもなんかやりたいこととかやってくれるとか。
いや、もう仮面戦隊5ライダーで十分です。
No, actually, the Kamen Center and Five Rangers. We did. No, we did.
Oh, that's all right, thank you. Thank you.
My question is, what is your memorable tagline on your script?
Tagline.
Yes, like mine is, why Tachibana, why you are the only one? Yes.
それっていうか、セリフの中で一番自分の記憶に残っている。
立花さんで見てる。
それが自分でそれが一番残ってるんですけど。
日本でもそうです。
In Japan, everybody seems to be that line.
Like tagline or line, like why did you say it?
立花さん、なぜ見てるんですか
Hello, my name is Ken, and I want to ask a personal question. When you were coming up, and all your hands were raising, and your eyes were just blinking back and forth, what went through your mind?
When he changed?
質問するときにみんな急に手とか上げましたよね。そして目がどっち見ていいのか、急にちょっとなんか不安な顔したんですけど、頭でどういう感じでした？なんか急にみんなが質問とか聞いてほしいとか。
Right now?
Yeah.
今わーってきて、質問がわーってきましたけれども、このみんなちょっとどうしていいのかわからないような雰囲気だったんですけれども。
僕は
今。
いや、
こんな来てました。
いや、さっきずっと、昨日から
はい。
モノブースで一緒に写真とか撮らせてもらって、みんなおとなしいなと思ってたんですよ。だからなんか質問の時にあって積極的にあげたからびっくりした。
Oh, okay. That is a great question. You know, I've been here since last night, giving the autograph and pictures, and everybody's so humble and quiet, like, would you please sign? Or they didn't say anything, like, thank you. So quiet. So as soon as, like, do you have any question too? And everybody like stood up and lined up, and he was like, oh, so they're very active. I thought they were shy, but they're not. American people. So that is why I was kind of surprised and shocked.
ありがとうございます。
こんにちは。Strange question. Was there, do you know, like, what was why that scream from that one episode? How did that were you? How